First off, I want to thank everybody that made this thing happen. What a great event to kickstart basketball in our county. It was a great idea by the coaches in this county, Coach Hogan and Coach Black and Coach Thrash. Really thought this would be a great idea and really pushed it, and it's been a great success. I hope the people of DeKalb County understand how fortunate we are to have coaches in this county that not only care about basketball but care about our kids. And as a former player of this county, I didn't really understand that. But as I've gotten older and now I'm a part of that fraternity, I realized how fortunate I was to have these kind of men in my life. And I'm excited about being in that fraternity of basketball coaches in this county. To talk about Plainview basketball, this year we really wanted to restore the pride in Plainview basketball. It's been anytime there's a coaching change, there's a change in life, I think it comes with a certain aspect of energy. There's been great energy around here. Miss Barksdale, the other administrators, the ladies in the office, all the other coaches, the community's been very supportive and really good to me so far and my family, and I'm appreciative of that. It's been a great fall as a basketball coach at Plainview. We got a lot of guys that play football, so my goal first is to put a face with a name and make sure I know my guys before the season starts. But it's been good for me because I've been able to focus on 4th grade through 8th grade and work with those guys daily and help us build a program that we can all be proud of. And it's been a great opportunity for me to focus on those young kids with all my guys out of football. So that's been a great thing for us. Any questions?
Coach, just a kind of a general statement about what you want Plainview basketball to be on the court this year.
When I talk about pride, I talk about it's a feeling of respect for yourself, and it's a way of earning respect from others. And I really want us to focus our energies and our practices on 3 things. I don't want anyone to be able to question our attitude. I don't want anyone to be able to question our commitment. And I don't want anyone to be able to question our toughness. And if we answer those 3 questions properly every game, Plainview basketball will take care of itself. As far as how we want to play, obviously in high school basketball, sometimes your talent dictates the way you play. I want to play as fast as I talk. Now, is that possible? I don't know. But I really want to put pressure on the rim on offense, and we want to put pressure on the ball defensively. And if we can do that, I think we'll be successful. Because of the situation with football, and they're having a good season, and maybe they continue this run in the playoffs, we're going to learn on the run. I understand that, and I hope the guys understand that. But we're going to put in our basic principles on day one, and we're going to build and build and build, and hopefully by February, we play our best basketball. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters in basketball. It's a great game because everybody is 0-0 and controls their own destiny at the start of their tournament.
So for the players, I don't know how much you've gotten to be around Coach Coker. I know you guys are the seniors on the team. What do you think it's going to be like playing for him, and how are the rest of the guys going to come together this season?
I mean, he's a great guy. He's a great leader, and he's helped us a lot. We see him on Friday nights out there helping too. I think everybody's going to respond really well to him, and hope we just all get after the season.
Like he said, we see him on Friday nights. He's on the field with us, and then we feel like he can help us get better and turn this program around.
So you guys have been part of the program for the last few years, and it's been some down years for Plainview basketball. What do you think needs to happen this year to bring it back, take it back to the next level?
I mean, there's nowhere to go but up. I mean, he's in charge, and we're just ready to learn from him and use his game plan.
Coach, do you have any? How many do you have on the roster this year?
We have about 18 sophomores, juniors, and seniors in the program. So I hate to say, we get this man on varsity, this man on JV. I haven't had him in a practice yet. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. I've told them all from day one, we're going to put the best 5 out there that gives us a chance to win. And we're going to put our best players on the varsity no matter what their grade. We're going to create a competitive environment that hopefully can challenge our men to become better players so that they see that they'll get in the game.
So with that large of a number, 10th through 12th grade, are there any freshmen that could actually make an impact this year?
You know, it's odd. Our freshman class is our smallest class in the school. We've only got 4 freshmen that play basketball, and I've actually got to work with those guys some. And I think all 4 of those guys will be on the B team. I really do. It'll be good for them. They'll get to play against better competition. I will get to coach them, and being in a varsity practice every day can only make you better.
So first, this opening weekend, or not opening weekend season, I believe you opening against Collinsville.
Correct.
I know football dictates a lot of what your schedule is going to be, but what's a typical practice going to consist of, or you know, what's your plan leading up to that first game?
Sure, we want to work on our basic principles. We're going to try to instill toughness and discipline right out of the gate. We're going to really focus on the defensive end. If you play good enough defense, it'll take care of the offense sometimes for you. You know, you can't always control if that little orange ball goes in that orange cylinder, but you can control your defense and your effort. We're going to put a priority on rebounding. We've got to attack the offensive glass. Just by looking at our size and our athleticism, that's got to be a positive stat for us, offensive rebounding. Because of football, our shooting probably won't be there early on, so we definitely have to hold people down point-wise, and we have to attack the offensive glass to get some easy buckets. The schedule will consist of 2.5 hours. If you get everything you got, 2.5 hours is plenty. We really want to play that game on that Wednesday night. We need to get going. The schedule is already slam-packed with games. We play 4 nights a week already, so we really don't need to have a makeup game. If it's all possible, we're going to play that game against Collinsville. Speaking of Collinsville, the county's going to be really good this year. You got to start with them. They're the defending champs. And I know Coach Tidmore and those guys lost some good players, but they've also got some good players coming back. You got Geraldine, who has been in the last 2 county finals. Coach Black's almost like a brother to me. He's been a mentor. I think a lot of Coach Black and their program, it's rolling right now. They're going to be as good as anybody on any given night. Crossville's going to be good. Coach Hogan, I played for. Got a lot of respect for him and his program. I know those kids personally. They're tough kids. They've been through a lot. They're ready to be on the other end of that stick. And if they stay healthy, they're going to be as good as anybody. And then you got 5. And you guys know success breeds success. Coach Thrash is a legend here in DeKalb County. And they will be very, very competitive every single night out. So this county's wide open. It's going to be a great county tournament, I really believe. And I'm looking forward to being a part of it again.
Now, taking us outside the county, more in the region, you really got a chance to look at anything?
You know, last year being the football coach at Crossville was good. I got to watch a lot of basketball from the stands, and I was undefeated. So it was great. And I got to see Pisgah play. And Coach Beard, I really believe people don't understand how good a job he did last year. To look at his team and be that close to the Final Four, he matched his game plans and the way they played the game matched his personnel to a T. They're fun to watch. They're aggressive. You may get up on them 12. They may get up on you 12. They're going to play hard. It's going to be chaos. They're going to have 5 guys on this side of half court. I mean, it's going to be a zoo. And they're going to be really good again this year. Geraldine, once again, I mean, both those teams got beat by Holly Pond, who went to the Final Four. So, I mean, both those teams were good enough to make the Final Four. And then you got Sylvania. With Coach Haynes back at the helm, I'm sure the sense of familiarity will help them. And they got a lot of kids back. I know they lost the King kid. It was a really good point guard. But last year he was injured, if you remember, so they kind of had to play without him some. So that's going to be beneficial to him this year. I think the area, we're going to have to fight every night not to get embarrassed. We better strap it up that night.
For the players, Coach Coker just kind of ran through the county and the area. Is there anyone on the schedule that you're looking forward to play?
I mean, like he said, there's a lot of great teams around here, and we're just looking forward to playing them all and trying to put our abilities up against theirs, and seeing who comes out on top.
It's not really any specific team that we're looking to play against. There's a lot of good teams out there. We're just looking to play them and see how good we can be.
So on the nights where it comes down to last possession, who are you guys looking to see how the ball in his hands?
I mean, we don't really know yet. We haven't really practiced with Coach Coker. So that'll progress as the season does, I figure.
Coach, again, I know you know you've been a new head coach here. You're not quite familiar yet with your players. Do you see anyone really taking the reins of the team?
I see some guys that are athletic enough to be good basketball players. I see some guys that I'm very interested in working with, and I think our strength's going to be in our numbers. I don't know if we have that guy yet that can go get us 20 on a night or go get a bucket when it counts, but I do believe we've got 8 or 10 guys that can play every night, and we don't know who's going to be our best player. And we can determine as the game goes who we want to get the ball to. I think our length and our ability to handle the basketball, I think we've got, we may only have 1 or 2 true point guards in the program, but I think we've got a lot of guys that feel comfortable with the ball in their hands. And I think we can put some people in some problems and some matchups. I'm excited to be here. Remember, Plainview is a school that expects success, and they built this gym because they thought they needed a basketball arena. And I'm excited about being able to put a product on the floor that the people of Rainsville can support. We just asked the people of Rainsville to come out and give us a chance to earn their support. It's our jobs as players and coaches to put a product out there that is supportable. But we ask you for an opportunity to come, to earn that support.
And I was going to follow up with that. Plainview sports, it's almost like it's become so accustomed to winning that the program's almost gotten spoiled. Do you think we can?
I don't like to use the word spoiled. Entitled maybe a little bit. Success is great. Success does breed success, but you have to understand that there's a reason you're successful. We're not going to be successful because we have Plainview across our chest. We're going to be successful because we put in the work, the time, and the effort at being successful. And you live in Rainsville. I hate that we use the word spoiled, but there is a sense of, hey, we almost deserve. We've become accustomed to it, and I think a couple of years, we've had some failures that maybe we didn't enjoy in multiple sports. And I think we realize, and I think these younger guys realize that, hey, you're not guaranteed anything. If you want something, you better go get it. And I hope we play with that hunger throughout the season.
Coach, I'm just curious. In one sentence, what's Plainview basketball going to be this year?
I'm interested too. I hope the sentence is every time Plainview steps on the floor, they're going to represent Plainview High School to the best of their abilities, and we're going to play to the best of our abilities. And I think that'll be good enough.
I know this is one question. This is not your first head basketball coaching job.
Sure.
You've done some before. From that to this, what's the differences, and what do you think you can?
Well, the difference was at
bring
Clay Chalkville. I had 22 kids that was in sophomores through seniors, and 21 of them I had since June. So it was it wasn't this sharp a learning curve, but there wasn't the support there that there is here. And I was young and dumb. I was 25 years old. Thought I was going to be the next Rick Pitino, and was probably too hard on those kids. And I talked to a couple of those kids last week. I got a couple of those kids who are going into coaching, ironically enough. But it's different in the fact that the support is the main difference you feel. We played a lot of games in front of empty gyms, and I hope that's not the case this year at Plainview.